Good morning, Facebook. It's Scott Weddell here, reporting in with the daily live stream. And guys, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate your time as usual, whether you're on the replay or the live. It'd be awesome to it's awesome to serve you. Sorry, it'd be awesome to connect more. Put your comments below, reach out. If you've got any questions, I'm here to help. Don't just spectate, actually partake. Whether it's on the replay or live, it doesn't matter to me. Either way is absolutely fine and absolutely cool. But yeah, this one today is very important because it's one thing that I picked up on very early on in my career, shall we say, where there was just so many people putting it out there. Like, I can see people are here. Let me know, comment below if you're here. I'd love to see who's here. Just give me a second. Yeah, so if you're here, guys, shout out. Let me know you're here. Who's in the room? I'd love to connect. If you've got any questions, I'm here to help you, so interact, okay? Right, so I picked up on this illusion very quickly in my career because I'm pretty aware, and I'm pretty good at following my gut and following my feelings. And it was people saying, like, you just have to put in the hours. You just have to put in the hours. You just have to put in the hours. You just have to work. You just have to slam your diary full of one-to-one clients. You just have to do. And it was like, otherwise, you're not going to be a good coach. Otherwise, and you can only earn up to 30 grand a year and all this bullshit. Like, I heard it so many times, and I was like, wow. I used to see it for what it actually was, and what it actually is other people's experiences in life. They're putting their own self-imposed illusions on you, and you're buying into them. Okay? You're looking out there and you're comparing yourself to other people. You're looking out there and you're following people that you perceive to be above you. Instead of creating your own path, instead of stepping up into your leadership role, instead of thinking about you. Because at the end of the day, why do you keep doing this to yourself? Why do you keep telling yourself that you want something different? I.e., could be more freedom. It could be like literally just to have you, your bag, your laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, and that's it. Okay? It could be like you're really an inspiration to serve more people, but how can I serve more people if I'm stuck doing one-to-one hours sort of thing? Like, what is the pull for you for more? Instead of just continue to fill your diary with stuff that you don't really want to be doing, that just equals to longer days, which just equals to more crashing out and burning, and which equals you putting your clients and you putting everything else before yourself. Okay? Because, like, and the big illusion that people are buying into is, I love helping people and I love what I do. And by illusion, I don't mean that that's not true. I mean that you're validating and you're telling yourself that story that I love helping people and I love what I do to validate your actions. To say that, oh cool, that's why I'm doing this and that's why I'm doing that, just because I love what I do. Yeah, it's cool. And it's an illusion. You're telling yourself a story that is true on some level, but it's not really true at a deep level because you want something different. And that doesn't mean you don't love what you do and you don't love helping people, because that is very true. But it means, what about you? What about you? Yeah, actually, just because you're a coach that's dedicated your life to helping other people with your skills, your knowledge and experience doesn't mean that you don't have to come in first. Okay? Because at the end of the day, what most people are doing is comparing themselves to other people, feeling insecure, not asking for help themselves, okay, like, fucking not honouring their vision, not honouring their life, not honouring what they truly want, and they're buying into a system. They're buying into a system that's taught them how to create chaos, right? Because that's all it's done. And then what you do is you feel this inspiration. You're like, you see something online, you see something on Facebook, you see something wherever, and you're like, fuck, yeah, I want to do that. I want to move online. I want to do this. But then you get the opportunity and you say, I'm too busy. Sorry, I was too busy to do that. Sorry, I was too busy to do that. But it's all good. I'm good. Yeah, all good. Yeah. Okay. And then you just go back into your illusion. You go back into your illusion, you go back into your story, and you go back into your automatic programming. Then you go about another couple of months or whatever. Then you get inspired again. You're like, fuck, you see something, you're like, yeah, I want to do that. I really want to make that move. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of going round in circles. I don't want to be stuck in a rut. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Then you get an opportunity. Then, I was too busy for that. I'm too busy. I was working all the time. Damn it, didn't have time. Are you seeing how stupid that is? Really? Are you seeing the illusion you're stuck in? Let the light bulb moment come. Aha moment. You're creating this shit yourself. You've created it yourself your whole life. So you either draw a line on the middle of the page, draw responsibility at the top, draw blame at the bottom, because you can blame time, you can blame other people, you can blame fucking anything, but you'll always validate outside rather than saying, I'm going to live in responsibility. I've created this. I'm living in an illusion, and I'm not honouring myself. Feel into that, guys, because do you know what? It's true. I see it all the time. Now, the only person that can actually step up to this is you. Only you can make a new choice. Only you can say, why do I keep doing this to myself? Why? Because you know what? Like, I'm grateful that I switched on to this shit early. Because you know what? Like, I wasn't buying into all those self-imposed illusions and limitations that people were putting on themselves. No thank you. I wanted to create my own path. I thought differently from the word go. Even though I didn't know how. I didn't need to know the how. I knew the how would come together when I just had a big enough why. When I just actually started honouring myself. Okay? So, what is your long-term vision? 10 years down the line. 20 years down the line. Do you still see yourself doing what you're doing 20 years down the line? Who do you really want to work with? How do you actually really want to help that person? Because for me, when I was a personal trainer, I was more of a therapist than a personal trainer. And when people came into my sessions, they more like fucking had a completely different outlook on life when they left. It wasn't that they were of course they were getting worked hard and they were working out and they were seeing results that way, but it was more about the internal stuff. Like, it was more like, fuck man, I'm starting to see life differently now. I'm starting to think differently now. Holy shit, like what? I didn't even know what I was doing. So how do you truly want to help people? For me, I didn't really know how, but I was like, I want to help people on a deeper level. Okay, so who do you want to help? How do you want to help them? But what else? What difference do you want to make in the world? Do you want to just, like, what difference do you want to make in the world? Do you want to continue just getting up and just, like, putting yourself last and just rolling in and doing session after session after session after session, then maybe doing other things out with that, and then busy chaos, and then just saying I'm busy, busy, busy? That's not making a difference. You've got to make a difference to you first before you can really make a difference. Okay? Do you want to take your business online? Yes or no? Is that for you? Completely online, or do you want to add an online element to that? Another question I want you to ask yourself is, how can I create leverage now? Stop buying into the illusion that you can't create leverage now. You can. The time is now. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if you love doing one-to-one, that's completely fine. You can still have that, but at the same time, it can't be your core. It can't be your core if you want to create leverage. It can't be. It can be an upsell, of course, and where you work with small amounts of people. Not your core. Because that's just nuts. You're not thinking right. You're not thinking in the right way. Right? You've got to shift your thinking to, how can I create leverage for myself? And then once you've created leverage for yourself, what do I love doing? And then if you love interacting with people one-to-one, you can do that. But it's an upsell, it's an add-on. It's not your core. Simple as that. Okay? And how can you create simplicity? I want to leave you with this question today because I want to get you thinking. How can you create simplicity now? Simplicity in your days, so you're not getting up and reacting to everything, and you're not getting up and just going into automatic programming and just doing the same shit over and over again, then getting inspired for a little bit, and then getting an opportunity showing up and then saying, I'm too busy to do that. Then you go back into automatic program, you go back into reactive state, then another opportunity comes up 2 months later, and you get inspired again, and you just fall back. How many times have you done that? How many times have you done that? Come on. Just like, honesty is the first step. Why are you buying into the illusion? Because you're in the illusion right now. And it's just in here. It's a story. You've learned it. It's okay. You can unlearn it. You can change the way you think, which then is going to change the way you feel, which is then going to change your actions. But unless you change, unless you open and expand your mind and start questioning assumptions of that you're assuming yourself, and if you're hearing an assumption and you're buying into an assumption that someone else is telling you, question it. Is that right? Is that right? Like, what if there could be, what if there's something different? What if I could achieve more? What if I could create leverage? Because at the end of the day, tell me if this is right. Tell me if slamming your diary full of clients, full of chaos, one-to-one sessions, running about everywhere, wasting time, tell me if that fits in anywhere in your actual long-term vision. Yeah or no? If yes, this video isn't for you. So you may as well just unsubscribe, you may as well just not watch these videos. Because we don't relate. And that's completely fine. I completely honour you and respect you. But if you answered no, then this video is for you. Because at the end of the day, you just have to make a transition. You have to make a transition. And I get it. It's not your fault. You've bought into it. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. It's all good. But the only thing that's going to make this stupid and crazy if you keep choosing the same stuff. When are you going to choose something different? That's what I'm going to leave you with today. When are you going to choose something different? When are you going to choose something different? Something that actually serves you. Because at the end of the day, too many people, too many coaches specifically, are not honouring themselves, and they're not honouring their vision for their life, and they're just putting everything and their clients and everything before themselves and the things that matter most to them, which leads to more longer days, stressful days, to-do list growing, never ending, and exhaustion, crashing and burning out. And then you telling yourself the story that you love what you do and you love helping people, which is true, but at the same time, does it have to be in a way where you're putting yourself last, and does it have to be in a way where you're absolutely crushing your own life? Because at the end of the day, that's what most people are doing. Right, guys, if you're a coach or trainer and you're looking to make the move online, you're looking to create leverage, you're looking for support, you're looking to get value, you're looking to understand more about the how, about like understanding more about you, because at the end of the day, we've got to bring personal development and business together, because if we don't bring them together, then it just doesn't sit right with me. Like that, you're just this. It doesn't work. Like, you've got to be working on yourself, as well as working on actually creating leverage for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in the comments to join my free Facebook group. Group here. Boom. That should be in the comments. Click through there now. Do not hesitate. Click through now and come and join the group. And I'd love to see you in the inside. Okay. There's a free training in there tomorrow. I'll do one every Wednesday. And that training is dictated by you. So there's a poll that goes up in the group, and you get to ask any questions. You get to put your questions up in there, and I can do a specific training to help you through whatever you're going through, whether it's an internal problem, whether it's an external problem, whether it's business, like whatever. Like, I don't care what it is, what questions are. I'm here to help you. Okay, but if you're a coach or trainer that's looking to get out of chaos and into creating more leverage for yourself, leverage programs, leverage systems that are simple, no fancy, complicated shit that's just going to blow your mind, absolute simplicity, absolute solid foundation, back to basic fundamentals, because the basic fundamentals come first. Because when you put the basics right first, you create an environment where you can grow. But when you don't put the basics first and you try and do crazy amounts of things at once, you don't allow yourself to create momentum, because you're always putting too much pressure on yourself and you're not feeling the momentum, because you're always trying to chase something rather than creating simple, basic stuff which allow you to take action on a daily basis that's going to get you a result. Okay, like one of the systems I teach, the C system, which is like the basic foundations for lead generation marketing, which is like organic growth. Like you can book 10 calls a week. Like I've got clients booking 10 calls a week for free. Like, you don't have to create complicated shit to start getting momentum first. Yeah, that can come later down the line, but to start with, let's focus on step one. Okay, so if this is resonating with you, you want to create leverage, and you want to learn how to lay solid foundations and actually get really solid results in that basic foundation, okay? So you're setting yourself up for long-term growth, because if you're building your dream home, you don't build it on sand, you build it on the foundation, and that's exactly what I can help you do in your productivity, in your lead generation, in your marketing, but as well as, more importantly, creating that leverage in your core business offer, as well as the foundation. They come together, we create an environment for long-term growth. Make sense? I'd absolutely love to see you inside that group. Click the link below now and join the group. And also, if you are feeling called right now to reach out to me and you actually want help now, like you're looking to actually get help, you're looking to solve the problem, the pain you're in right now, okay, and you want to get out of that now, drop me a message now, okay, because at the end of the day, your current levels of choices and commitments have gotten you to where you are today, so you're going to have to make a new choice. And if you want to step out of the trading time for money trap, if you want to step out of the long days, if you want to step out of the to-do list growing and putting your clients and everything before yourself and what matters most, you want to get out of that, and you want to get to putting in the work now. Like, I'm not going to say you're going to have to put in the work now, but putting in the work in a direction that's actually moving the needle for you. Putting in the work in a direction that's actually going to create leverage for you, so you know and you can see where you're going. You're connected to that vision, and you're putting in the work now to create that vision. You can either keep putting in the work and going down this path that's in the unknown, and you're just like going down the path, following the system, or you can go down the path where you're creating that path and it's creating leverage for you, so you can do the things that matter most to you. Whether that is you, your bag and your laptop, and your family, your partner, or yourself, or it doesn't matter. Like, everyone's different. It might just be getting up to walk your dog in the morning. It might just be getting up and not getting up till 10 o'clock. Like, that would freak me out, but like, that's me. I get up at 4:30. I get up at 4:30, 5. Like, but if I wasn't that type of person, I probably wouldn't get up at 4:30, 5. I'd get up at 10 and still get all my stuff done. Right? So whatever it looks like for you, we go down that path. We work. We put in the work. It doesn't have to be hard, tough. It can be just putting in the work. You can choose for it to just be putting in the work, but putting in the work that's getting you somewhere, where you want to be, not down the path that a system is laying out for you, which is going to create chaos, and continue to create chaos, and continue to create chaos, and continue to create chaos. If you're at that stage, then just reach out to me right now, because I can help. And if the synergy is right, and if I can help you, I will. Okay? I hope you have an amazing Tuesday, guys. Make sure that no matter what you do today, you step up, you stand out, and you be different. And you make a new choice in the now, and honour yourself, and move towards where you want to go. Not what some other person is putting on you, or what the system has taught you. Have an amazing day, guys. Speak soon, and thank you for for being here.